What's going on, guys? It's Tony from Lomo Paintball, and today we are talking the key factors in purchasing your first paintball mask.
And why? Because it's the best source for paintball masks.
That's lomopaintball.com, of course. So this is a very important question, not only for breathability, but to keep those peepers safe out there. We're talking getting into your first paintball mask. I don't know what your budget is, but we're going to start from the bottom and go all the way up to the top.
And why? Because it's the best source for having budget stuff all the way from the bottom to the top.
LoneWolfPaintball.com.
Ooh, what's that?
That is the Dye SE goggles. So these bad boys, like I said, we're going to start from the bottom, go all the way up. If you guys want to get out there on the field to stay safe and protected from your eyes being damaged, you're going to need a paintball mask. And for $30, you're going to have the Dye SE. First things first, this is a fully molded and not very soft mask per se, but it's 30 bucks and it's going to keep your eyes protected. It's going to get you out there. Obviously, the shell on this is all one solid piece. Not very comfortable. It has some good breathability options here. I mean, ventilation back this way and definitely up front where you guys are going to be, you know, talking to your teammates and breathing, but no thermal lens. It's a single pane lens. So if you guys are obviously new to paintball, you guys are going to want a thermal lens. It's a dual pane lens, helps with the anti-fog. If you don't have that, we do sell a couple things on the website, such as a Z-Clear. It's an anti-fog spray that you get on the lens, you wipe it off, and it's going to help you prevent with the anti-fog. But in general, you're probably going to want something thermal lens that is going to be already anti-fog. Comfortability-wise, you got just a single foam in here, Mark. I'm going to throw this bad boy on. It doesn't seem terrible, but it's definitely not going to be something like the higher end stuff. You got a very, very basic chin strap, which if you guys are going to be playing, you know, any of the tournaments out there, you need a chin strap, even for your rec or walk-on play, which this goggle is most likely going to be used for. It's a nice idea to have for a new player. A lot of guys out there, they stumble and fumble and fall around, so you don't want your goggle coming off your head if you do happen to fall out there on the field. So it's got a real super basic chin strap. Let's throw this thing on and see the comfortability wise. Yeah, I mean, shoot.
This mask, guys, is really designed for those of you that want to play, don't want to use rental gear, and you're not sure if you're going to be committed to the sport long term.
Does it look good, Mark?
It actually does look really nice.
It's really not bad. It's a little tight around, I got a bigger head, but it's a little tight around, you know, my temple region per se. The foam, honestly, it's not terrible. It's really not, it's not terrible. So Dye SE goggle gets you out there on the field. Not the worst mask ever.
Now I want you guys to think too. So this is $30. It's a very entry level, get you in the game. Now there are some masks on some of the big stores like Amazon that look a lot cooler. They're clones of other masks that we are going to talk about some. Do not buy those. Those knockoffs are not safe. They're not rated. We did a whole video on how the lenses and the masks themselves are so brittle and fragile. They shatter by getting hit with paintballs and would, you know, danger and hurt yourself.
Don't buy the knockoff stuff.
Yeah, this is literally the cheapest mask that is safe to play in that, you know, we offer. And, you know, you don't have to worry about it. It may not be the most comfortable thing, but it's going to protect you 100%.
I will give them that, though, where I said it was kind of tight around the temple region. I don't know if you can see in there, Mark. They actually have some padding. At least they put the foam padding there, because without that, that would definitely been a menace. And these lenses are interchangeable, and you can change them within 10 to 15 seconds. But yeah, it doesn't come with a thermal one, unfortunately. But at least they got a little bit of padding in there, thankfully. But for 30 bucks, hey, get you out there, get you playing. Not the worst thing in the world by any means. And we even talk about the visor, little rain visor. Doesn't come off, but it's there. Little protection, little sun, little rain.
Also a fun little mask if you're doing like Nerf wars or things that you want, again, protect the eyes.
Gel blaster, all that stuff. If you want to protect your eyes, hey, for 30 bucks, you're in there. Anyways, enough of me talking about that. We're moving on to the next one. HK Army, HSTL.
That spells hostile.
Take a peek. These bad boys retail for 45 bucks. And if you notice on that sticker, what's that say, Mark?
Thermal lens!
Dual pane thermal lens. This is what I'm talking about. You got dual layer protection on this lens, so it's going to be anti-fog right off the rip. Mark's favorite part about this is it not only comes with a chin strap with the little pad on there. See that? it comes with the top strap. So no matter what, you're going up or going down, you're going to be safe. So a lot of obviously new guys out there for 45 bucks are going to want this. And this, you can take this off if you don't think that's necessary, but
yeah, young kids, people with smaller heads, that bigger masks fall off, slide down. That's going to prevent that. And if when you grow into it, you just take it off.
Yeah, that's stuff to look for. Obviously, when purchasing your first paintball mask, obviously we started out with the very bare basics. That one too. I forgot to kind of touch on the glasses aspect of it. You know, they can fit in there. Not going to be the most comfortable, but also glasses inside of a goggle, the Dye SE, that's not a thermal lens, that's going to be, you're going to be fogging up for sure. You want something like the HK Army HSTL that does have a thermal lens, anti-fog. Other than that, this feature, let me just pull this strap out of the way so you can see. This foam in here too is completely removable. So if you guys, you know, over time this stuff wears, breaks down, your dog eats it, whatever, you can pull this foam out and just buy replacement foam for it, which is a very nice feature. And they also make other lens options as well. So
little pro tip, guys, I have a different mask, but it has removable foam. I bought a separate set of foam. I swap it between points just because you get sweaty and gross. Yeah. Give it a little extra time to dry out. It's an easy pop in and pop out.
Yeah, like Mark just said, it's in and out. It's not like, oh, I got to take a screwdriver and Allen wrench, pop it in, pop it out, and let it dry. Obviously, on those super long, like hot scenario or tournament days, you're at the field for hours. Yeah, swap it out. Might as well. It's not that expensive to get it. Let's look at breathability-wise. I think there's a ton of ventilation all the way around here for, obviously, to help with anti-fog, to help with the communication with your teammates. So yeah, this one does have a ton of different, you know, ventilation holes here, more than the previous one. Like I said, quick change lens system on there. Let's throw this sucker on real quick and see the comfortability-wise. Let's take a look. Oh. Does it look good, Mark?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think
I've ever... unicorn?
Yeah. He looked like a mohawk.
No, it's not bad. It's really... No, the foam on this is similar to the previous one, but it's... Yeah, I mean, not terrible.
It looks a little hazy, guys, where his eyes are, because there's a protective film on the inside to keep from scratching the lens. You will have to remove that before you play.
I like that. Good key point. We sell these brand new all the time, and people are like, I can't see. There's a film and a sticker, and that you guys got to peel that stuff off, so it's going to be nice, brand new, and clear for you. So make sure you take the film off. Yeah, HK Army HSTL thermal lens, nice goggle for sure. Tons of different features on it. 45 bucks. You can't beat it for that price point. Like I said earlier when we started the video, depending on your budget, hey, this is going from the bottom all the way up to the top.
Now that mask and the dye aren't very flexible though. It's pretty rigid plastic.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, that's a solid construction all the way around. It's not like, I see what you did there. It's not like this.
Not a pro flexible.
It's not a pro flexible goggle system. JT ProFlex been around for many, many moons. Without a doubt, the most customizable goggle on the market, between changing out the bottoms, changing out the frames, the lenses, the straps, hard ears, soft ears, you name it, you can do it with the JT ProFlex. Yeah, it's
almost like the design itself is flexible in customization and in material.
Look at it. You can really, if you're one of those rogue ballers, you can flip up the bottom and then it goes back down, super flexible. The foam on this is, yeah, I mean, obviously better than that. I mean, you're looking at 85 bucks for this price point of the JT ProFlex. Very, very nice soft foam on the inside. This one's coming with the soft ears. Like I said, you guys can customize the strap, the ears, the bottoms, the frames, the lens, the visor, you name it. It's got it all. Let's throw this sucker on.
Now that $85 is a starting point for the base all black model. If you want to get into the colors, the limited editions, all those prices go up accordingly. And but also check out the site, because like Tony said, all those things are interchangeable. Get this base mask for 85 bucks and then go pick yourself up a color frame and
really deck it out to what you guys want. And there's I mean 15 plus different lens colors on this bad boy too. I mean the frames change, the bottoms can change, like I said, ears, straps, all that good stuff. People customize these into the next year. So I like it. It's comfortable, breathable, ventilation plenty. And yeah, this foam is great. Really, really like it. And then obviously this visor too, for either sun or rain, because obviously if it's raining, you don't want to get it in your ventilation holes up top, you can just rip the visor off.
Oh, like all the cool kids do.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, right. The cool kids, well, when it rains, if it's too sunny, they put the visor on. When it's raining, they put the visor on. But normally, they just rock it just like this. So, and then obviously ventilation holes up top to let all that air out so it's not fogging up on you. So I like it. JT ProFlex, one of my favorite goggles.
Now, the one downside with this goggle, the
Tell me.
lens change is a pain in the butt.
That
It
is true.
One of the hardest goggles to change the lens, but not impossible.
But
You're going to
luckily
hurt
we
your
have a video on
fingies,
that.
and there's videos on all of them.
We have all that good stuff right on the YouTube channel already. Yeah, the ProFlex is definitely a fan favorite, and a lot of people are rocking these bad boys. Glasses wise, yeah, the bridge on the inside here is plenty enough for a frame to go through. So I like that. Not the best if you're a glasses wearer, but it definitely gets the job done.
Now,
I think.
turn it around again. So something else to look at when you're doing glasses, guys, it's a little hard to see in there. So there's a top piece of, some goggles have a top piece of foam and a bottom nose piece of foam, and some have a one all the way around piece.
Yeah.
The ones that have all the way around are a little less comfortable for glasses because those,
Like this one.
the side of the foam pushes into the arms of your glasses.
You're talking in this region, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's something to consider. If you can get a goggle that has two-piece foam, then your frame of your glasses will fall between that a lot of times, and they're slightly more comfortable in general.
The only thing with that, before we go on to the next one, is fully agree with Mark. Obviously, the frames of your glasses are going to run into that, but at least this foam is soft enough to make it a little less uncomfortable for you. But yeah, if you can find the break where there's no foam all the way down, for if you're a glasses wearer out there, go for it. All right, we are on to the Virtue Vio Ascend goggle. Take a look at those bad boys,
And that's
Mark.
been a popular one in recent times.
100%. So this one, these retail base price $100. If you guys want to get fancier stuff, then obviously just check on the website and see lens swaps or different colors. But this is the Virtue Vio Ascend. I really, really like this goggle because the lens swaps on this are extremely quick, super fast. Nothing like the ProFlex. That's the whole frame's got to come off. It's a little bit of an ordeal, but this one, super quick lens changing system. The foam on this bad boy, it is a one-piece replacement foam. So what you can do when it gets worn out or too sweaty, you can literally just unhinge it and replace it. And it's going to be comfortable, which we'll find out here in a second when I put this sucker on. Mark, have you ever had a chance to wear one of these bad boys?
I have.
How do you like it?
I like it a lot.
I see.
One of my favorite things that is an add-on is when I've worn it, you can get an aftermarket wide pad for the back strap that just gives you a little more grip over the...
It does, yeah. You're talking that clips on back here?
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's a nice add-on too. And these goggles are also, I mean, not as flexy as the JT ProFlex, but they definitely have some give. The ears on the side, they're very soft, so it's kind of forgiving there, not really hurting the head too much.
And the other thing too, these Vios, you know, again, different ones come with different lenses. You know, a lot of the base models come with a standard clear. Some do come with a tinted or a colored lens. And a few of them will actually come with both. We'll get to.
Oh, you're talking the extra lenses on
Yes.
there? Yeah. All right, well, you know what? Let's unbuckle this chin strap and throw this sucker on here and see if it's comfortable or not. And tighten her up. You're nice in there. How's it looking, Mark? We looking good?
I mean, they all look really cool. It looks like this one has a little more top of your head exposed, whereas like the ProFlex had a little more of your chin area exposed. We got to remember Tony's got the head of like a large watermelon.
That is screw.
He might not be the standard size for you. With anything else, you're going to want to try a couple of these on and see how the comfortability is for you personally. You know, find friends or people out of field that haven't just come off the field with their super sweaty mask and be like,
yeah, you don't want to try
that on.
Would not try that on then. Comfortability, I like the dual layered foam on this. It does have a little break in the foam, a little break, but not much like Mark said. So obviously he wears glasses, so he would know. So, okay, we give it a rating in the middle for a person that had glasses, Mark?
Yeah, I mean, on the slightly higher end, it's more comfortable than the ProFlex is for glasses wearers for sure. But it's not as good as a couple of them that One I know we're going to talk about for sure. One I don't see up on our to-do list. So I will mention those at the end.
I know which one you're talking about. It's going to be coming up soon. But breathability-wise, I don't know if I touched on that one yet with this, but the front of this has plenty of ventilation for the breathability, communication with your teammates. So I like it. I think the Virtue Value Ascend, base price for $100. It's a great goggle, and that's you're not going to be getting laughed out there.
Now, the Vios don't come with a rain guard, right? Or a visor?
No, they do not.
Okay.
Nope, they don't. We are on to
the SLR.
The HK Army SLR. Let's take a peek.
This mask has come a long way.
Yeah, I mean, they had the KLRs. Now we're on to the SLRs. This one's got the magnetic chin strap. Nice little pro lock there. So if you guys, obviously you're a tournament player, which a lot of people that use these goggles are, you're going to need the magnetic chin strap on there. These bad boys retail for $140. Tons of different options. Once again, tri-layer removable foam for this one too. So if you guys just want to clip in and clip out and interchange that, you can. It does come with that a pad that you might have mentioned about that other goggle earlier, Mark.
Yeah, the aftermarket for the Virtue, but it comes on the SLR.
Yep, this one also has that silicone pad. It's not going to be sliding up around on the back of your head when you're all hot and sweaty out there. So it's a nice pad.
This is the first one that has a pad for the chin strap too, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, exactly. This chin strap, that magnetic chin strap, you know, it's decked out HK Army logo on there, but it is padded, so it's not going to be rubbing up and down when this goggle's on your face. Flexibility-wise, pretty flexible. It's not like some of the beginner goggles with all that super hard composite on there. So I like the flexibility-wise on there. Tons of different lens options, tons of different colors available for this goggle. So once again, the base prices on the HK SLRs, they're $140, and super easy to change the lens system on here as well. So I think overall they did a really, really good job with this. Let me throw this on there and see. Let me actually see how comfortable it is. That pad on the back really, really helps.
Yes.
Ooh. Too fat, too fat, too furious. I'm chinning to win it, Mark.
Chinny chin.
Chinning to win it. So I do like it. Magnetic, you don't got to really mess around with it too much. That pad with all the silicone tacking on the back here definitely helps from it sliding and wanting to move around on your head. So HK Army SLR in the building.
I don't remember. Is that a one-piece foam or two-piece foam?
This one is a, let's see, I think it's a two-piece.
Yeah, it's
a two-piece.
Because we did a full video on goggles with glasses, and we should update that. But I thought this was one of the ones that was more comfortable. Surprisingly, it is,
yeah, because it's got the two-piece, so the glasses frames can go through there. So I do like that goggle. Hey, and at the end of the day, the choice is up to you, how much money you want to spend. Most of the time, the more money you spend, the better product you're going to get. But everyone's budget is different.
Weird.
We are going on to one of Mark's favorites, because he is a glasses wearer. It is the large and in charge Empire EVS.
And I get to feel like a spaceman. I always feel like I'm putting an astronaut's helmet on with all that.
I mean, you want to talk about visibility. This thing is absolutely insane. These bad boys retail $180. And this one, once again, as you can just take a look on the inside, we're going to get over this part. Look at the foam. You got that tri-layer foam in there. Tons and tons of room for your glasses frames to be in there. So, you know, a lot of paintball players do wear glasses. You know, when I play, I wear my contacts, but sometimes that's not an option for people, or they, you know, don't like them, can't wear them, whatever the case may be. Flexibility and breathability wise, flexible, yeah. Breathability wise, it's got, well, I mean, where your mouth is going to be, tons of ventilation there. So hopefully getting some of that hot air out there, not fogging this bad boy up. Obviously these higher end goggles all come in with that dual pane thermal lens. I really, really like that. The lens change system on there. This is, I mean, one of the easiest to do. It literally has instructions on the inside of the goggle. You probably can't see it, Mark. I'm trying to show you.
Yeah, it's where the red area is there, guys. It's a little pull and turn, and they pop right out.
100%. Super, super easy to do. There are some universal visors out there that they make on the market that can fit this. Other than that, it's a giant goggle, huge field of vision, covers a lot of your chin area, top of your head, all that good stuff. It's got nice padded ears on here too. So if you guys are looking to kind of bump up the spending on a very important piece of your paintball gear, this is where you're going to spend it, on a very nice goggle system, so you guys can actually see and keep yourself protected out there.
Now, there's so much room. I don't know if they still offer, you have to tell me if they do or not. When this came out, they offered a little monitor that you could stick on the inside to have like a field map.
Yeah, the HUD. I think they called it the HUD.
Yes, I don't know if I haven't heard about it in a while.
I don't think it's available any longer, but yeah, you could actually have like a monitor in there, and you could like watch the field map, download it, and watch it as you actually play the field. So pretty cool. But I like them. It is, obviously, as you can see, it's a bigger goggle, huge field of vision. So it's the Empire EVS, guys. Don't sleep on this one either. Check it out.
A lot of coverage. You've seen how much of his forehead disappeared behind that. Like, there's a lot of protection there for sure.
Yeah, it's a big goggle, and you know, there's some pro teams out there that are wearing this bad boy, no doubt. We are going to end it with the Dye i5 goggle system. Mark, are you ready?
I am.
This one's not Tony friendly. I really like it. I probably would wear this goggle if it was a little bit bigger, but a big dude, got a big old head.
Hey, maybe when the i6 comes out, they'll make them bigger.
They'll make it big guy friendly. The Dye i5, you guys have probably seen this one many times. Same thing with the foam. It is all clip-in and interchangeable. This is probably one of the most comfortable foams out there. I really like their final finish on it. Not quite sure the term, but it's like velvety soft on the inside. Yeah. I really like it.
The EVS foam initially, guys, out of the box is a little scratchy. It's a little rougher than some of the other ones texture-wise, but it does break down and get softer after use.
It wasn't bad. Yeah, I've heard of that before too. Yeah, that EVS one was nice. It was nice, but
it's soft, but it's a little scratchy.
Right out of the box, yeah, it's not like velvety smooth.
Yeah, so don't be discouraged if you do go that route and you're like, oh man, you didn't warn me. Like,
a lot of people also wear their headbands too, so then you're not even going to be feeling that foam directly on your skin anyways. But yeah, players, y'all know what to do. You wear your headbands. My favorite part about the Dye i5 goggle system, getting back on track here, is the GSR Pro Strap. I always call it the ratchet strap. It's like a snowboarding goggle, so you can tighten and loosen it left and right to whatever size head your cabeza is. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Cabeza, yes.
Yeah, cabeza. Pad on the inside, so it's not going to feel uncomfortable, and it's also not going to be slipping when you put this sucker on. I like the ears. The ears on these are nice and soft and flexible as well. The actual frame, though, of the goggle, it's not like the Pro Flex. It doesn't have I could never flip this up, obviously. It doesn't have a terrible amount of give. Breathability-wise, tons and tons of ventilation slots up front, so you guys can get that hot air out without fogging. Obviously, once again, thermal anti-fog lens. Dye i5 does come with a, take a look there, Mark. Take a look. Do you know what that is? A little
camera mount. You can put your GoPro on there. You can put some of the other cameras out.
You can put a GoPro on the side or up top, so it comes with a GoPro mount clip, ready to rock. Yeah, highly used by a lot of the players out there. It's the Dye i5 goggle system. I mean, these bad boys retail $200.
Yes, sir.
$200. So it's the Dye i5. There's tons of features. Obviously, plenty of colors available. Base models starting at the price point I just said, and then tons of different lens options and swaps to make happen. But
yeah, coverage is really the only downside with this mask for people with bigger heads.
Yeah,
glasses are still okay too, because again, it's that two-piece foam. There's not the side isn't there. It's just you need to have a smaller head, smaller glasses, and it fits in just fine. That ratchet strap in the back, though, GSR strap, I think you said was the original official name.
Yeah, the GSR Pro strap on here, very nice.
Is a game changer, guys. If you've ever sat there and tried to readjust and you're tightening and you're loosening and it's too tight, it hurts. Oh, now it's too loose. It's stretching out as I play. Being able to go click and make it just a hair tighter or looser is a game changer.
It's a great, this is a great feature. I mean, I think it's the only goggle on the market right now that offers this. So yeah, it's great. I mean, Dye did a really good job of the R&D developing this goggle and getting it out to the market. So I really like it. Dye i5. Yeah, I said these suckers retail $200 stock model. Let's do it.
Yep. And there's other goggles out there too, guys. We didn't get to the push, the grills. You know, those are all wonderful things that fall somewhere in between all these price points. But the key things to look for, again, thermal lens, how customizable is it? How removable and comfortable is the foam and the mask in general? Is it breathable? And if you're a glasses wearer, that's a huge one. Hopefully we've hit most of those points for you in this video. And if not, go check out some of the other ones because we go full depth on all these videos.
100%. All like Mark said, the grills, the pushes, all that stuff. We can only just do so much in one video. But if you guys really are interested in those, check them out on the site and watch the full videos on the YouTube channel already. For now, if you're getting into paintball and looking into getting your first mask, hopefully this gave you a little bit of insight as to what's going on. And don't forget, always shop the best. It's almopaintball.com.
See ya.